Tonight feels different. The silence isn't heavy. It's warm, gentle. Like the world is finally giving me space to breathe. I let my shoulders fall, let my heart beat slow. And somewhere inside the quiet, I feel a softer version of myself waking up again. I used to hold on to memories so tightly. They left marks on my hands, on my chest, on every place your name once lived. But lately, the grip has loosened. The ache doesn't feel endless anymore. It hums instead of stings, like a distant echo I no longer belong to. The night breeze wraps around me, cool and steady, and I walk through the empty streets, feeling something I haven't felt in a long time. Peace, small but real, rising slow like the tide. The past doesn't chase me now, it follows quietly, like a shadow learning how to rest. I take a deep breath, and it doesn't hurt, not the way it used to. I'm learning how to heal in the quiet, how to hold myself without shaking. Every breath feels like a return, every step feels like forgiveness. The pain is soft amount turned into something I can finally understand. The night carries me gently, and I let it. I'm not whole yet, but I'm not breaking anymore. I'm healing, slow, steady, true. There were nights when I thought I'd never escape the weight of us, when every corner of the city felt like a reminder I didn't ask for. But now, those same corners feel new, reborn like the world repainted itself in calmer colors. I see my reflection in the glass, not shattered, not dim, just honest. A little tired, a little worn, but stronger than the version of me that once begged the past to stay. The moon hangs low, casting a soft glow on the pavement, and I swear it feels like a hand on my back, guiding me forward. I whisper to the wind, I'm ready, and for once I mean it. I'm learning how to heal in the quiet, how to hold myself without shaking. Every breath feels like a return, every step feels like forgiveness. And the pain is soft and now turned into something I'll understand. The night carries me gently, and I let it. I'm not whole yet, but I'm finally growing into the light. Healing isn't the absence of hurt, it's the moment you realize you can keep walking with the hurt beside you, not inside you. It's the soft sunrise after months of storms, the fragile smile you didn't expect to find. Some nights I still feel you in the spaces between my breaths, but it doesn't drown me anymore. It just passes through like wind, like memory, like something that once mattered but no longer defines me. I sit beneath the dim glow of the street light, listening to the quiet hum of the night. The world feels gentle here, almost like it's holding me carefully, telling me it's okay to rest, okay to release, okay to begin again. And as the first hint of dawn touches the sky, I realize this heart, this breath, this moment belongs to me again. And it feels like coming home. Midnight pulls me in slow, like it knows I'm not ready to forget you. The city hums soft beneath my breath, and the darkness wraps around me like a memory that stayed too long. I walk through streets that still taste like your laughter. Streetlights lean over me tight, flickering like I remember the way you held my hand. The wind slides past my collar, gentle, almost apologizing, the same way your touch used to trace the back of my neck. Every corner of this night feels borrowed from the moment you left. Soft, blurry, full of things we never said. Time moves through the night, dragging its shadow behind me. Every second folds into another, and all of them lead back to you. I still feel you in the quiet parts of me, in the heartbeat that stutters when I breathe too deep. You're the echo I can't chase, the moon I can't reach, the warmth I can't keep, and I keep reaching for the version of you that loved me softly in the dark. The pavement whispers when I step on it, like it's asking why you're not beside me. My shadow looks wrong without you, silhouettes pressing close to mine. Even the air feels heavier, holding the shape of your name like it refuses to let it fall. I replay us in the reflection of empty windows, your fingers curled in my jacket, your head on my shoulder. The way night always felt safer when your breath lived near my skin. But memory is a restless guest, it knocks and knocks, never waiting to be invited. I still feel you in the quiet parts of me, in the midnight, resting between my ribs. You're the echo I cannot run, the warmth I can't inherit, the goodbye that never finished ending. Maybe you were a storm wrapped in silk, gentle to hold, dangerous to lose. Maybe I was a shoreline, steady, but never enough to keep you from drifting. Maybe that's why love burns slow between us, soft and beautiful, until it finally ran out of oxygen. The sky folds into darker shades, and the moon sinks lower, like it's trying to hide your reflection. I breathe in, and the night tastes like your last whisper, warm broken, still clinging to the edges of my lungs. My thoughts fall into each other like dominoes shaped after your smile. I try to forget you, but forgetting you feels like erasing a part of the night itself. I still feel you in the quiet parts of me, in the pulse that trembles when I call your name. You're the echo wrapped in velvet, the memory stitched into my breath, the piece of midnight I'll never give back. If the world forgets you, I won't. If time lets you go, I won't. The night carved you into me, deep, quiet, forever. And I'm still learning how to live around the space you left behind. I've been drifting through the silence, letting echoes guide my way. There's a softness in the shadows where my broken pieces lay. Every heartbeat feels like water washing over scars I kept. And I'm learning slow forgiveness for the love I once forget. And the night keeps whispering gently, telling me I'm still enough. All the wounds I carried heavy start dissolving into dust. So I breathe again, slowly, letting all this healing hold me through the midnight winds that fold me. I return to heal where I am in the quiet, unfolding every truth the dark has told me. Soulful healing moving through me like a warm and steady hand. I remember all the moments where I couldn't find my name, when the world felt like it owned me and my light was almost drained. But the moon keeps pouring silver, pulling softness from my pain. And I rise with deeper meaning, with a heart reborn again. Every tear becomes a river that reflects the sky above. And I float into surrender as I'm learning how to trust. So I breathe again, slowly, letting all this healing hold me through the midnight winds that fold me. I return to who I am, earning the quiet unknown, folding every truth the dark has told me. Soulful healing moving through me like a warm and steady hand. Though I fall in rhythm. If I rise in light. Either way, I keep on moving with my spirit burning bright. Every echo in the distance feels like something calling home. And I walk into forgiveness, knowing I'm no longer alone. So I breathe midnight slides across my skin like a whisper that knows too much. The sky hangs low, heavy with everything we never said, and I walk into the dark again, hoping it remembers you the way I do. The air feels slower tonight, thick with echoes, soft with memories shaped like your breath. Streetlights blink in tired patterns, stretching shadows across my chest like the trace in the outline of a wound I pretend isn't there. The wind brushes past me, gentle, hesitant, like it's trying to return the pieces of you that slipped through my hands. I keep listening for your footsteps, that soft rhythm I used to match my heartbeat too. But the night stays quiet, too quiet, as if even silence is scared to pray. My thoughts fold into each other, layer after layer, each one carrying your name like a fragile secret they don't wanna drop. You live in the corners of my quiet, in the shadows beneath my breath, in the heartbeat that stumbles when I remember you. You're the touch that lingers after the warmth is gone, the echo that keeps calling me back. I reach for you even now, knowing the night is all that's left to hold. The pavement glows with a pale silver sheen, a mirror reflecting the version of me you left behind. I see him clearly, tired eyes, heavy breath, still searching for your shape in every passing shadow. The city sighs when I whisper your name, like it's heard this story too many times before, but I say it anyway, hoping the world might carry it to you wherever you drifted. Sometimes I swear the air still trembles with the sound of your voice. Maybe that's memory, maybe that's madness, maybe it's the same thing. Time wraps around me, slow and deliberate, like it doesn't trust me to move on. Quiet, in the breath I hold too long, in the ache that settles beneath my eyes. You're the moon I keep reaching for, the night I keep falling into, the goodbye that still feels a finish, and I keep running my hands through shadows, hoping one of maybe we were a whisper meant to fade, a spark meant to burn out slowly, a story written in invisible ink. Maybe love was only meant to bruise us, not break us, but we bled anyway. I replay us in soft fragments, your smile pressed against the dark, your fingers tangled in my jacket, your breath warm in the cold spaces between us. All of it feels like a dream I half woke from, still warm, still close, still slipping away. The night thickens, wrapping the world in velvet. I breathe deep and the air settles heavy in my lungs, carrying traces of everything we learned. I close my eyes and your face blooms behind them. Not perfect, not whole, but honest, the kind of memory hurts more when held gently. I whisper, I miss you, to no one, to nothing, of everything. And McGrath whispers it back, like it's been waiting for me to say it first. You live in the corners of my quiet, in the tremble beneath my voice, in the places where the world can't hear. On the air wire, keep falling to the warmth that keeps searching for the part of midnight I can't peel away. I reach out one more time, knowing the night is the only thing reaching back. If dawn tries to erase you, I'll hold tighter. If time tries to forget you, I'll remember louder. The night carved your name into me, slow, deep, endless, and I carry it, even though, even still, even when I shouldn't. Midnight drips slow through my window, soft like the memory of your breath on my neck. The city hums a quiet prayer, and every shadow looks like it's trying to say your name. I walk through the silence like it knows my secrets. Streetlights blink tightly above me, their glow stretching long, like they're reaching out, asking why I'm still chasing a ghost that doesn't turn around anymore. The wind brushes night jaw, like it remembers the shape of your fingers. Even air tastes like the night you left, warm, heavy, dangerous. Time crawls tonight, dragging its feet across the pavement. Every second bends itself, trying to rewind back to you. I feel you in the places the world can't see, in the half-lit corners of my chest, in the breaths I don't take right. You're the moon I can't touch, the warmth I can't keep, a quiet echo pressed against my heartbeat. I keep reaching for the night you stole from me, hoping it gives something though that it never does. The city leans closer when I whisper your name, like it's listening, like it's wondering why you're not here. To hear the way my voice trembles on the edges of your memory. My shadow walks beside me, the way you used to, close, careful, afraid to disappear. disappearing anyway. The pavement remembers your footsteps, or maybe I'm the one pretending it does, just to feel less alone. Every thought of you falls into another, like a paper bird trapped in a storm, trying to find a place to land inside me. I feel you in the places the world can't see, in the midnight between my lungs and the echo that refuses to fade. You're the moon I can't reach, the answer I can't hold, a soft day dressed like a memory. I keep drowning in the version of you that never learned to stay, floating through a night that won't let me forget. Maybe love is just a quiet fire, burning slowly, never loud enough to save us, never soft enough to let us go clean. Maybe I was the match and you were the wind, kissing me out with the gentlest goodbye. The sky pulls itself over the city like a velvet curtain. Everything turns darker and softer than honest. I breathe, and your absence fills my lungs like smoke I can't exhale. The moon watches, silent, patient, like it knows something I don't, like it knew you were leaving long before I did. I feel you in the places the world can't see, in the pulse under my skin, in the silence that refuses to stay silent. You're the moon I can't touch, the warmth I can't keep, the echo that lingers long after the night dies. I reach for you again, even though I know the night is the only thing reaching back. If the world forgets you, if the night lets you go, my night cards remaining to me, and I'm still learning how to breathe around the shape of it. I breathe slow tonight. The sky hums a quiet song, and every empty street looks like it's waiting for your shadow. I walk alone, but silence walks closer than any lover ever could. The moon is dragging its feet across the sky, slow and heavy, like it's tired of watching me miss you again and again. The city exhales warm smoke, and every cloud curls in the shape of your name, I swear. Even the neon signs blink slow when I pass pass by like they're trying to whisper she's not coming back. And the wind, God, the wind brushes past my jacket the same way your fingers used to trace the line of my spine. Soft, hesitant, almost apologetic. My steps echo like a heartbeat on concrete, each third telling the same story. You left, the night stayed, and I'm somewhere between the two, lost in the rhythm of something that doesn't wanna let me go. Every shadow stretches long, like it's trying to pull me downward, whispering, remember her. And I do, I remember everything. Your laugh cracking the quiet, your eyes reflecting the smallest street light, like a galaxy trapped in a single glance. Time feels tired tonight, dragging itself across my shoulders. Even the clocks don't tick, they sigh. And the air tastes like memory, warm, familiar, dangerous. Midnight holds me like you used to, tight enough to feel real, loose enough to slip away. The darkness tells me stories I don't wanna hear. How love fades, how people vanish, how hearts stay behind like forgotten luggage. I'm dying in the version of you that still lives in the silence, floating through the parts of me you carved your name into. You're the moon I can't reach, the warmth I can't keep. It echo it lingers after every goodbye. The night is a slow burning cigarette, and every drag feels like the memory of your breath on my neck. I keep inhaling the past, letting it sting me, letting it fill me, let it burn me from the inside out. Streetlights living closer when I hold under them like it's yours. Why is he alone? Why does he look like he's carrying a storm in his chest? Maybe they're right, maybe my ribs are just windows, and the ray behind them is everything you left unsaid. Your absence has a sound, it's not quiet, it hums, it vibrates, it presses its thumb into my throat every time I try to breathe. It's you. The city hears it, I swear we're dead. The passing car slows, every park by clicks, even the traffic light hesitates to turn green, as if it's asking, where did she go? Why did you stop her? I don't have an answer, I barely have a voice. My hands feel colder than the pavement, my eyes feel heavier in the sky, and my heart, my stupid loyal heart, keeps beating like it's waiting for you to come home. Your name rings through the alleyways, crossing off graffiti like a prayer someone forgot to finish. The night pulls me close, but wraps around me like a velvet memory. But it's not quiet of the midnight glow, I feel the pieces of me start to flow. All the weight I held from yesterday, slowly fading like it knows it's okay. There's a hush inside the hurting space, where the shadows finally give me grace. Every breath becomes a gentle sign, telling me the healing's yours and mine. And I know the pain had its reasons, even though it stayed through the seasons. But the night wraps around my feet, turning all the storms into tears. So I let my soul repair with the softness in the air. Every broken part laid bare finds its way back into prayer. I'm not running from the truth, I'm just learning what I knew. Let this healing slow and warm is the shape of something new. There were nights I couldn't hear my voice, like the world had taken all my choice. But the deep inside my chest would hum, telling me the light would someday come. Now I stand inside my gentle fire, letting go of guilt and old desires, and the echoes of the love I lost turn to gold no matter what the cost. And I feel the shift in the silence, like forgiveness breaking its violence. All the noise I used to fear turns to music in my ear. So I let my soul repair with the softness in the air. Every broken part laid bare finds its way back into prayer. I'm not running from the truth, I'm just learning what I knew. That this healing, slow and warm, is the shape of something new. Let the night wash over me, let the past dissolve and breathe. Let the echoes set me free. Let the wounds learn how to leave. I don't need to rush the fall, I don't need to break the wall. Every moment soft and small is a step toward loving all. So I'm drifting into light after walking through the night, and my heart begins to rise. Midnight settles on my shoulders like a truth I've been trying not to say. The air hums low, and every corner of the night feels like it's waiting for me to admit I still miss you. The sky hangs heavy, a dark ocean stretched above me. Each star flickers like a heartbeat losing strength, reminding me of the way your voice cracked the night that things slipped through our fingers. I walk slow, letting the pavement cool my thoughts. The streetlights glow faint, their halos trembling, as if they're scared to shine on the parts of me you left undone. The wind mounts around me, careful, almost tender, like it's carrying the last piece of warmth you forgot to take with you. Every step I take falls into a memory, and every memory leaks your name. You're the shadow stitched under my breath, the echo wrapped around my pulse, the quiet confession I whisper to the dark. You're the moon I keep reaching for, the warmth I keep losing, the peace of midnight that never lets me go. And here I am, reaching again, hoping the night brings you back. The city is almost too honest tonight. Windows glow like half-open eyes, watching me unravel in slow motion. Every passing car hums a low note of loneliness, a sound that settles deep in my chest, where your absence built a home. I see reflections of us in everything, the fog on the glass, and the rhythm of distant footsteps, in the tremble of a faraway siren. The world keeps reminding me how close we once were, how far you feel now. My hands don't know what to do without yours. They shake just a little, but enough to prove I'm still holding you somewhere inside. Time drags itself through the night, pulling me with it, forcing me to feel every second you're not here. You're the shadow stitched under my bed breath, the whisper trapped in my heartbeat, the warmth that haunts the cold places in me. You're the echo wrapped in velvet, the memory I touched too softly, the goodbye I still can't say right. And still I reach for the night, hoping it remembers placing its weight onto my shoulders. I breathe, and the world exhales with me. A heavy sigh that feels like your ghost brushing past. I close my eyes, and everything goes still. Your face drops up from the darkness, soft around the edges, blurred by time, but still warm enough to ache. I whisper your name, not to call you back, but to remind myself I once had something worth losing. The stars dim, like they're bowing their heads with me. You're the shadow stitched under my breath, the memory I carry like a bruise, the quiet that lives beneath my ribs. You're the echo wrapped in silk, the piece of midnight carved into my skin, the part of me I'd never learned to let go. And no matter how far the night stretches, I keep reaching again. If the world forgets you, I remember. If time releases you, I'll hold on. The night keeps your name alive, and as long as midnight falls, so will I, deep into the echo of us.
The night is quiet in a different way now. Not like it used to be. Not heavy, not sharp, just soft. Like the world is finally exhaling with me. I breathe in slow, letting the warmth settle in my chest, letting the echoes of the past fade, one heartbeat at a time. I used to carry a memory like a weight, pressed deep in every breath I took. But tonight the air feels lighter, like something inside me finally loosened. The shadows don't hurt the way they used to, and the silence doesn't echo with your name. It just feels still, warm, gentle, almost like the part of me that broke is learning how to stand again. I walk through the empty streets, feeling the cool breeze move through my fingers. There's a strange kind of peace in the air, as if the night is whispering, you're allowed to let go now. I look at my hands, and for the first time they're not shaking, they're not reaching for ghosts, they're just resting. I'm slowly finding pieces of me in the places you left behind. I'm learning how to breathe without breaking, how to love without falling apart. The night holds me softly and I let it. Healing doesn't hurt as much as I remember the way you said goodbye, quiet, almost trembling, like the words tasted bitter on your tongue for a long time. I replayed that moment on repeat, trying to rewrite it, trying to make it hurt less. But now I understand, some stories aren't meant to be written, only released. The stars look different tonight, they feel closer, warmer, like they're guiding me somewhere soft, somewhere safe. I let myself smile, it feels small, fragile but real. Every step I take feels like a slow return to the person I was before the storm, and maybe to someone better. I'm slowly finding pieces of me in the places you left behind. I'm learning how to breathe without breaking, how to love without falling apart. The night holds me softly and I let it. Healing doesn't hurt as much as I thought. It feels like light finding its way through the dark. I'm not whole yet, but I'm growing out of the silence. There was a time I thought I'd never feel warm again, that the ache would stay forever, a constant reminder of everything I lost. But healing comes quietly, not like flames, not like thunder, but like dawn, slow and patient, creeping gently over the things that once hurt. I'm not running from the past anymore. I'm walking with it, learning from it, letting it settle where it belongs, behind me. The moon hangs low above the city, soft like a fading Bennett. I close my eyes and feel the world shift, just a little, just enough to remind me that nothing stays broken forever. Your voice still lingers in some corners of my mind, but it doesn't drown me anymore. It floats light like a feather carried by the breeze. I whisper a quiet thank you, not for the pain, but for the strength it left behind, for teaching me how to stand alone without falling apart. I'm slowly finding pieces of me under places you left behind. I'm learning how to breathe it, I'll breathe it now, moment, now I'm here. The night holds me softly and I let it heal. It feels like sunrise on my skin, like hope filling the quiet spaces. I'm not completely whole, but I'm alive, I'm open, I'm healing. And as the night folds into morning, I finally understand. Some wounds don't close all at once, they close when you're ready. Tonight feels different. The silence isn't heavy, it's warm, gentle, like the world is finally giving me space to breathe. I let my shoulders fall, let my heart beat slow, and somewhere inside the quiet,
I feel a softer version of myself waking up again. I used to hold on to memories so tightly. They left marks on my hands, on my chest, on every place your name once lived. But lately, the grip has loosened. The ache doesn't feel endless anymore. It hums instead of stings, like a distant echo I no longer belong to. The night breeze wraps around me, cool and steady, and I walk through the empty streets, feeling something I haven't felt in a long time. Peace, small but real, rising slow like the tide. The past doesn't chase me now, it follows quietly, like a shadow learning how to rest. I take a deep breath, and it doesn't hurt, not the way it used to. I'm learning how to heal in the quiet, how to hold myself without shaking. Every breath feels like a return, every step feels like forgiveness. The pain is soft amount turned into something I can finally understand. The night carries me gently, and I let it. I'm not whole yet, but I'm not breaking anymore. I'm healing slow, steady, true. There were nights when I thought I'd never escape the weight of us, when every corner of the city felt like a reminder I didn't ask for. But now, those same corners feel new, reborn like the world repainted itself in calmer colors. I see my reflection in the glass, not shattered, not dim, just honest. A little tired, a little worn, but stronger than the version of me that once begged the past to stay. The moon hangs low, casting a soft glow on the pavement, and I swear it feels like a hand on my back, guiding me forward. I whisper to the wind, I'm ready, and for once I mean it. I'm learning how to heal in the quiet, how to hold myself without shaking. Every breath feels like a return, every step feels like forgiveness. And the pain is soft and now turned into something I'll understand. The night carries me gently, and I let it. I'm not whole yet, but I'm finally growing into the light. Healing isn't the absence of hurt, it's the moment you realize you can keep walking with the hurt beside you, not inside you. It's the soft sunrise after months of storms, the fragile smile you didn't expect to find. Some nights I still feel you in the spaces between my breaths, but it doesn't drown me anymore. It just passes through like wind, like memory, like something that once mattered but no longer defines me. I sit beneath the dim glow of the street light, listening to the quiet hum of the night. The world feels gentle here, almost like it's holding me carefully, telling me it's okay to rest, okay to release, okay to begin again. Your voice is a distant echo now, not erased, not forgotten, just placed gently where it belongs. Behind me, not ahead, and in the soft as the first hint of dawn touches the sky, I realize this heart, this breath, this moment belongs to me again. And it feels like coming